All right, eyes on me, boys and girls. I got something very important to tell you, and you're going to love hearing this. So listen very carefully. I'm about to explain the jobs that we're going to have in our classroom this year, and tomorrow you get to pick. So pay very close attention to the jobs. Now, the first 4 jobs happen first thing in the morning before anybody even comes to the classroom. So you got to make sure that you're here on time. So the first job you might be able to be is the door nurse. Now, the door nurse is going to take everybody's temperature before they even walk into classroom. And the door nurse has to work very closely with the room bouncer, because the door nurse tells the room bouncer what the temperatures are, and then the room bouncer, if it's 98.5 or lower, says, welcome, come on in. And if it's a 98.6 or higher, they say, bye, Felicia. You might have to coronas, go to the office. So you might want to be one of these 2 jobs. Now, the next job, right after they get back past the room bouncer, is the taste checker. This person's going to have a little shaker, and everybody's got to stick their tongue out and do this, and they're going to shake something on your tongue, and you got to guess if it's salt or sugar based on your taste. If you get it wrong because you can't taste nothing, boom, you got to go to the office. You might have to coronas, so you might want to be the taste checker this year. You could also be outside in the hallway early, the CVS czar. This person's going to have this checklist, and they're going to ask you, did your mama give you Advil or Motrin or Tylenol this morning to be able to get you to be at school for 4 hours with no temperature? And if you say yes, they're going to check that box and send you to the office, go on home. So you might be able to be the CVS czar too. Now, this one's very important. Once everybody gets in the classroom, this is the cough counter. And they pay very close attention. When someone coughs, they get out a sheet and they mark a 1. And then they pay attention to that person. And they mark it off every time that person coughs. And when they get to the 4th cough, bye, that person has to send the person to office. So you might be the cough counter this year. Now, here's another one you're going to love. This is the Durstenson detective. That person's going to have 2 yardsticks taped together. You got to walk around and make sure everybody is 6 feet apart. So you might be the Dursten's detective this school year. And here's one that's going to be really fun too. This is the mask enforcer. See, everybody's wearing their masks. Look around except for me as I'm talking. The mask enforcer is going to pay attention to that, and you're going to have little rubber bands. And if someone takes off their mask, you're going to boom, you're going to pop them with a rubber band. Isn't that going to be fun? You might be able to be the mask enforcer this year. Then we got the 20-second Beyonce. This person stands at the sink when we're washing our hands, and they sing a Beyonce song for 20 seconds. All the single ladies, put your hands up. And they sing for 20 seconds, running their finger along here, and that way everybody knows to wash their hands for 20 seconds. You might be the 20-second Beyonce. There's also going to be a plexiglass polisher. You got to clean all these plexiglasses on our desks that are stopping us like the sneeze guards. You could be that job. This is very important. This is the keeper of the map. You're going to have a map of the hot spots. And when we have a visitor, somebody's grandma or somebody reading to the classroom, you got to ask them where they're coming from. And if they're in a hot spot, boom, you say, sorry, can't come in. And then everybody this year is going to be a contact tracer. You're going to have a sheet like this, and you got to write down everybody's name this year that you come in contact with every single day. So we got some great jobs to get us through this school year. You think about what you want and tell me tomorrow.